I'm the champ. Got it? I don't know. Get used to it. You're gonna be doing it for the next 2 years.
I don't think you can do that.
Welcome to SJND Sports Talk podcast. Oh wow.
If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy.
Hey everyone, welcome to SJND Sports Talk podcast, episode 15. We're doing track today. We have Nia Jackson here with us. It's class of 27. She's a sophomore. We have a fun game coming up in this episode today as well. My name is Jeremiah. I'm a sophomore here at SJND. I will be taking over for your current seniors, Grayson, Landon, and Eddie, for the next 2 years here on the podcast, along with some other members who you will be seeing next year. Can't wait to show you guys what we have in store. Yeah. So I'm here with today
Nia Jackson.
And what grade are you in?
10th grade.
Okay, and I just have a few questions for you today. How long have you been running and what events do you run?
I've been running track since about first grade, and I run the 4x1, the 100, and the 200.
Okay, and then what got you into track?
Probably my mom. Like, she really wanted me to run track, and I was always really fast as a kid. So my mom decided to put me in track, and then I became good at it, and then I started falling in love with the sport.
That's great to hear. And then do you do other events just for fun or to fill in for your teammates, or do you strictly do what you do?
I used to do long jump, but then I had to stop because I got hurt, but I used to do long jump.
After 2 years of running at SJND, how the dynamics of the teams changed between each year, and how do you feel if it has affected the team at all?
I think the team got closer. Like, last year it was kind of hard for me to like talk to people, or at least like make friends with like the people I run with. But this year I think we all became close, and they were hopping from new coach to new coach. So I think they got comfortable with my new coach, and I think we all like became a family, and it was easier for us to like communicate with like a coach or even our peers with running, and I think we all became better runners from last year at least.
And then speaking of new coaches, how is the dynamic from having the coach that you had last year, I know he left, right, to having a new coach now?
My new coach, I really like Coach Lewis. He's a very good coach. He's understanding. He knows what he's doing. From last year, I was cool with my coach. It was Coach Lewis, but they had a coach before. And I don't know, Coach Lewis, he's a really cool guy. I think of Coach Lewis as a second dad. He's really cool. Like, he knows what he's doing. He wants to see the best in all his runners. So I like Coach Lewis.
That's great to hear. And then what is the biggest thing you do to prepare yourself, like pre-race?
I take an ice bath and listen to music, but like I had to stop taking ice baths, so I really listen to music, and like I try to condition my legs a lot, so I try to stretch.
What kind of music do you listen to pre-game? Like top 3 artists.
Brent Fayez, Young Boy, and Erykah Badu.
Solid. Okay, and then what do you think is the most critical part of running?
Probably preparing. I think people don't think track is a mind sport, but like if you're having a bad day, like running, like your whole run could be bad. Like I've ran and like my day was bad, and those are like my worst times. Like going into track, I feel like you really have to be cocky, because the only time I run good is when I'm being cocky.
I see. And then what's your PR in like each event that you ran?
This year my fastest in 100 was like 12:92, but like before I ran like 12:07s. That was like club time, and my 200 was like a low 25, so 25:3.
Have there been any periods in your running career where you just like have had rough patches and you just like don't want to run anymore?
Yeah, when I got hurt, I tore a muscle, and like basically they told me like I wouldn't be able to run, and it was really depressing because I was like freshman year, and I knew I had like my whole high school career ahead of me. So maybe during the summer, it was really depressing because I run during the summer too. And I couldn't run in Texas, and that was like one of the biggest meets. So that was at a point where I really didn't want to run, and probably coming off of COVID because I wasn't running, and then getting back on the track, it was like different for me.
And then what did you do to like get yourself out of that rough patch to try and keep
probably
yourself mentally strong?
Practice with my mom. Like, I'd rather practice with my mom than coaches because I think my mom understands the aspect of me running. Like, she's been watching me run for a minute, so I think she understands like how I run, what I need to run a little bit more. I don't mind practicing with my coaches, but I'd rather, go to the track with my mom.
So like your mom has clearly sounds like has been a really big part of your track career as a whole. And do you think that you would be doing what you were doing, or do you think you would be at the point that you are at without your mom today?
Probably not. I probably would never ran track. Like, my mom really pushes me to do track, even though sometimes like I be like I don't want to do it. Like, she sees the potential in me, even though there's like faster athletes than me. But she always tells me to like push and keep going. Like, you're gonna get there. You're only a sophomore. And no, I probably wouldn't. She takes me everywhere when it comes to track.
Do you have a space where you like go to run by yourself, or like outside of a practice with SJND, do you like go to like your own track, or do you go run around like the block or things like that?
Yeah, I go to Merritt College or San Leandro. Those are the places I started running. Like, I started running club track at Merritt, and I started actually running at San Leandro High. So I feel like that's where the places I'd rather go practice at, but I don't mind practicing at College of Alameda.
And then I know you also play basketball, and so how is it transitioning between basketball, more a team sport, being involved with everyone else, to playing track, a more individualized sport, and really focusing on more yourself?
Coming off a basketball season, it's definitely different from track. Like, basketball, you're like barely running. It's not really anything. You don't really. You could watch your diet, but you don't really have to. Transitioning into track, gotta watch your diet. You're running every day. You're trying to like basically prepare. Like, I don't really prepare before basketball games, but I have to actually prepare before a track meet. Like, and especially because it's a mind thing with both sports, so I think I have a different mindset when it comes to basketball than track.
So we have a game that we're gonna play called the cone game. I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok, but basically we'll have 2 rows of cones lined up, and we'll both start at the end of each set row of the cones, and one person will have to go all the way to the end and pick up the cones and bring them back, and one person will start from the beginning and then work their way down. So are you ready?
No, I don't get the game. I gotta see the game first.
1, 2, 3.
So what's harder, that or running the 100?
That was tiring. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that tiring. I'm still out of breath.
I didn't cheat though. I let you pick.
You literally walked back. That's how I know you were cheating.
How did I cheat though?
That's cheating.
It's not cheating. I just happened to know what strategy you want. You just picked the not winning strategy.
So why didn't you tell me the strategy?
Because why would I tell you the strategy? That's not fair to me.
That's cheating.
Why would I want to give you a competitive advantage to win?
Mr. Golden, you hear this?
Exactly.
He's cheating.
I'm not cheating. I let you pick how we did it. You said you wanted to go all the way down, so I was like, okay.
So you knew the strategy.
Yes.
All right, Jeremiah. I'm never playing a game with you ever.
That was fair, though, was it not?
That game is tiring. I had to run, pick up cones, and then bring it back.
Yeah, it's like doing a suicide in basketball.
I don't finish those ever.
You've never finished a suicide?
Never finish a suicide.
I had to do a crawling suicide not too long ago. That was terrible. I didn't even get halfway done. It was bad. I'm being so serious. I got to half court and went back, and then coach was like, "Okay, everyone's done." No one did a full. We were crawling, like we were bear crawling.
Oh yeah, no.
Like our knees didn't hit the ground. It was just straight a bear crawl.
You would have hated me because I would have walked out.
So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, it seems like your mom's like a really big impact and a part of your track career. So like, did your mom do track growing up? Did she do anything competitively like that?
My mom played soccer. She was actually really good. She used to travel a lot for it. Traveled out of the country, traveled out of the state. But we both got hurt at a young age. There's this thing called Oschenschlatter.
Oschenschlatter, yeah, it's in your knees.
Yeah, and we both had it, and basically they put her in a cast because then they didn't know what to do or didn't know how to, heal it. So they put her in a cast, and she just stopped playing. But my mom is a very track freak. Like she loves track and just never did it. She was fast as a kid. She's fast now, still, but she doesn't run. But yeah, my mom did track, and she's helped me.
When you go to like San Leandro or to the other tracks that you go to, does your mom run with you? Like you guys are running side by side?
No, actually, she just tells me what to do.
Oh.
But we've raced before, and she beat me. I don't think I've ever beat her.
What did you run in?
We ran in the house in the office, and she beat me, and it was very embarrassing because she won't stop talking about it.
So I think you should have a rematch. Do a little 100. We can film that for you.
No.
Do a little.
Because if she beats you, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
Yeah, do the cone game with your mom.
You know the strategy now.
You know how to win. I'll make sure. I'll ask. I'll call you and ask and make sure that you
Okay.
asked. Yeah. Mhm.
We do have a meet, Granada, Livermore, this Saturday. Not telling anybody to come because it's kind of far. It's like a good 45-minute drive.
So is your 4x1 mixed or is it just girls?
No, it's our team. It's just girls.
Who are the runners in the 4x1?
Isabella, Sonia, Danny, and me.
Are you guys like good for real?
Yeah.
What position are you running? Are you running the anchor?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
So like you're the fastest 100 runner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think I could beat you in a race?
Probably right now I'm winded. Ooh, that home game just like, whew, I don't know.
I didn't cheat.
Whatever, like I didn't cheat. Like I gotta like.
I didn't say you cheated. I didn't cheat is what I said.
You've been saying I cheated since the game ended.
No, you said I cheated.
Liar, liar.
I just knew the strategy. You can't get mad at me if I know the strategies.
He called me one first.
No,
Mr.
I
Goldie.
didn't.
Yes, he.
Oh, yeah, because you jumped. You false started.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's a DQ. And if we're on the blocks, that's a DQ. Your foot crossed the line. That means you lose your time and you lose your field position.
We're going to replay it back because I didn't see that.
Okay, I seen it with my eyes.
Well, why are you looking at me?
I had 2020.
Why
I had
are you
2020
looking
vision.
at me? You're supposed to be looking forward. That's a DQ.
No, it's not.
It's not, but whatever.
Exactly. I watched the Olympics. I know what I'm talking about.
So you run like this?
No.
Yes, you do.
So do you watch the Olympics and do you have like any runners that you like seriously look up to?
Sha'Carri Richardson. People say I run like her a lot.
Oh, you run like
I run like very like, I run my fist balled and I run like very like,
flamboyant.
I'm like tiptoeing.
Tiptoeing.
Yes.
So you run on your toes.
Yes.
Do you think like between running on your toes, the middle of your foot, and your heels, do you think it's dependent on what event you're running and like how you run?
I feel like if you're running any type of sprint, I feel like if you're running period in spikes, you need to run on your tippy toes. They literally have spikes on your toes to run like that. I feel like if you run flat-footed, just wear regular shoes because it's like scraping against the ground. You're ruining your spikes, you're ruining your form and your feet. You can get hurt like that. which I got hurt doing that. So that's why I learned how to run on my toes.
And then what about running on your heels?
That's dumb. I don't think you can sprint on your heels.
But like heel toe, you know, just no.
Nah,
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I don't think you can do that.
Oh, my bad.
Unless you're running any type of like, probably any long distance event, they actually have a walking event during club. Come see it. It's the most useless thing in the world.
You wouldn't want to participate in the walking event?
It's actually very tiring. Like you have to walk fast. They move their hips. They walk really fast.
How far are they walking?
I'm pretty sure it can go from a mile to like a 3,200.
And then
So about 8 times
3,200
around.
equivalates to about 2 miles,
Yes.
a little more.
Yeah. Some people do 16 laps. Just around, just walking. It's tiring. People say it's more tiring than running.
Is it now?
I believe it.
You believe it? Have
people
you
do
tried
it.
these walking events?
Oh no.
No, not for you.
I couldn't do it. Like it just seemed it's hard. Like people train to walk.
Was there a period where you did like long distance?
No.
No.
Actually, I used to do cross country, maybe like 2nd to like 5th grade.
How was that?
It was tiring, very tiring. Running cross country, like you running up hills, down hills, over rocks, through trees. But I would say the weather is always nice. It's never too hot, too cold. When it's misting or like raining outside, it's really good to run. Sometimes people slip, but it's actually really fun to run in because it's not too hot, too cold.
And did you make NCS last year?
Yes.
In what events?
Yeah. I made it for the 4x1 and the 100.
And how far did you guys get into that?
Just NCS. But yeah.
And then do you think that your performance in NCS reflected how you run?
Yes, actually. I'm top 4 right now compared to last year, which I was top 8.
Bam.
Yeah. So
Okay.
top 4 right now, which means I could have a potential to go to state if I go
And
to
top 4
3.
in our league or in the state?
Not in state, but top 4 in our league right now. And then NCS, I would still be top 4 because that's just our league. And if I do good enough at NCS, I could go to state.
And then does track have a division here? And what division are you guys?
I think we're Division 3 or 2.
Solid. What kind of schools are you running against at these meets?
I run against O'Dowd, Piedmont, Tech, Doherty Valley, Castro Valley, St. Ignatius.
Oh, so you're running against like some well-known,
Yeah,
pretty good track
well-known,
teams in this area.
yes.
And compared to these other girls, you'd say you're like that for real.
No.
Oh.
I say like I'm there, like I'm getting there. Like there are girls who are my age who are really fast, but a lot of the times I'm running up. So I say that's good because there's a lot of girls my age who run like, I don't really run with
their
girls.
age.
Yeah, I don't really run with girls who are my age. I usually run against seniors or juniors. So I say that's like a good thing.
And then is everyone in like the track community like connected?
Yeah.
Like everyone, not even like at your school, but like everyone's always doing club, everyone's playing with each other with club and things like that.
Yeah, I see a lot of I know a lot of people know me, and I know a lot of people from club. I think club really, it like once you do club, you start meeting a lot of people with track. Like when you do high school track, like school track, you think like you only really know your school unless you're like really popular and know other schools. But once you start doing club, because club is not school related. Club is you see other people from different schools. So I know a lot of other girls and boys that run track that goes to different schools. So it's really fun seeing them at track meets.
And then what club do you run for?
Oakland PAL.
Yeah. And then what's the difference? Do you think that there's a big difference between running for your school and running for club? Like,
yeah, it's way more competitive. Like I say, like club, you really have to work for your spot. Club there's girls your age who are running faster, 2 times faster than you. That's what I realized. That's really why my mom got me into club, was to humble me, because I was so used to just winning all the time, So when I lose, I would like cry bad. Like I used to hate losing when it came to track, especially because it's a individual sport. So it's like within
it's all
me.
on
Yeah,
yourself.
I feel like it's my fault when I lose, even though it is because I'm the only one running. But I used to hate losing. So once I got into club track, I realized like you're not the fastest girl. You're not always going to be the fastest girl. But if you're losing, you're most likely getting the PR. So that's what I learned, that it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Like just go out there and run your hardest.
It's kind of like more about doing the best that you can do in a sense. Okay, and I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you for coming out, participating in the game. Although you did lose, it's okay.
Whatever.
You know, it's about doing the best that you can do, right?
Yeah, even though you cheated, but whatever.
I didn't cheat,
You're never gonna
but
get
all right.
that. Yep.
But thank you. I appreciate it. Seriously. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And can't wait to see you in the next one.